Yeah, shit, it's over. Outside of it. Oh, there go another one.
Hostile tag.
Right there. Might need to get that. just hit my a little hitting board to pick him up. But it was one on the ground. I pinged it, but I don't think he picked it up.
Max up.
That was perfect right on. Right. For the ammo, I just realized I've been staying the whole time with no ammo mod on my fucking weapon. I'm like, damn, why do you motherfuckers keep coming like this? Oh no, I didn't go like that.
I am your doom.
Now we back. Alright, now we got action. Ammo mod.
Either I choose this or they chew my ass.
Oh, perfect.
Max up.
I'm glad I started the game with a perkaholic, man. I had popped the first one. Oh, shit, god damn it.
special smoked meat.
Right, that's what I was hoping. I'm like, I hope they spawn one.
Setting up sentry.
Max Camo.
Well, he wasn't running fast enough.
Let's not have to do this again. Copy?
Damn. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Establishing sentry turret. Try to keep up with me, people!
He running around in there. He better not keep running around these big ass things getting stuck, man. Like he ran around the bush 2 times. just use my healing order to the book, man. Damn. Grab a little distance from myself. No, I need to buy one. Matter of fact, let me do it here.
Stuck, kid.
If you need to tap out, exfil heal is ready to go.
West Point authorizing Castleback. Get us the fuck out of here.
Pickups inbound. Hang tight.
Too many buggies on the ground. Make some room.
Doesn't taste good, but it'll get the job done. Gotta need all the body bags to this is over.
Got 30 seconds to catch that ride.
That's it.
Got a full house. We're out of here.
Got that down. Man, where you at? Oh man. Damn, 14 revives. God damn, Kane. Damn, now I gotta go to the next prestige. God damn it. But I said I gotta do it, man. I was like, she was like, man, I don't be wanting something. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna get through these 10 and just be done with it, bro. Damn, that's crazy. They didn't give you the last one. Yeah. Let's see what's that. Oh, I get a little gumball pack in this Prestige 5. It's only 1 hour XP. Oh, okay. See. I'm back to level 1. God. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah, my shit locked again. Gosh.
Rapid response team Alpha, Security Chief Blanchard. I'll copy. I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up. I'll live. See if there's anyone left to save. Body cam's live. I'll keep eyes on it.
Why do people care so much about the
Search the area. We've got 3 Janus science
You know,
personnel
once you
missing.
turn it on, you're just going to be the first one to
Their
go
knowledge
down.
is critical to mission success.
So there's no need for you to sit
care
here
of
and
our
spam over and over again, like a little kid. Maybe you should also know that, just like in Cold War, the XP rate to speed the game up.
Can't deny it. Fastest way to put 'em down.
But I get it. That all of you know how to play the game. I get it. You're the greatest thing the game's ever seen. Because you know, video games are a sport these
Failed
days.
them. And I can't even explain how.
Woo! I'm popping some top CA.
Double point.
Active ingredient. I don't even want to know.
That's specifically why I stopped playing multiplayer on Call of Duty. With all the good players, even if I had played all the
Fire Camo. Double point. Max out. Insta-kill.
I have a degree in computer science. I can be sharp and Java.
Bonus points.
Don't make it 8 bucks. That's a waste of time telling you. I prefer the interaction to console body. Actually get everything you want with your hardware. By keeping a modded PS3 offline, instead of taking it online to cheat, you can do whatever you want with it.
Max
You can
armor.
overclock the RSX GPU. You can force the PS3 Slim to play PS2 games.
Definitely a health rate, but it tastes
If you
like
go and
ass.
edit the Pareon.so profile, you can enable background in the game on the PS3. It's a feature that they let developers choose. Microsoft had the background music playback, so that was the workaround for allowing it in their games. The PS3 is quite the system to this day. You can run Record.
Double points.
It has built-in emulators for PSP, PS1, and PS2 games that Sony made for it.
Tear them to pieces.
One ugly bug, AIA.
The number one benefit to owning a custom firmware PS3 is the ability to play PlayStation games. See, if I want to play anything they used like 5 or 6 years ago, all I would really have to do is file, put it on the root of the hard drive, and go to package and install it.
I didn't come here to fuck around.
Max ammo.
Other things you could do with a custom firmware PS3. Take a backwards compatible fat PS3, how they're prone to overheating, right?
Squash whatever the hell just popped out of
If you
that
buy
corpse.
an off-the-shelf 60nm PS3 Slim GPU,
How the fuck's this even
and you
work?
buy the bracket
On
for
second
it,
thought, I don't even want to know.
if you solder some wires to the PS3 Syscon and hook it up to a USB Arduino, you can parse the commands. And you can marry the Slim GPU to the fat PS3, and it'll never overheat again. But all it takes those systems and does is they buy them pre-conned, they go and cheat until they get banned. Rinse and repeat. They don't ever use the systems for what they can truly do. The other side of a custom firmware PS3 is if you install Rebug Rex, which converts firmware. You can re-establish Linux compatibility on the PS3. The same goes for the mod Xbox. You can force it to play any original Xbox game just by changing the Xbox compatibility files that are on partition on the hard drive. I started messing with electronics and doing what I want with them. I tore my ACL playing basketball, so I needed something to fall back on. So at the time, I had a PSP 1000 with custom firmware on it that I bought from someone at school. And that Christmas, I got a PSP 2000. And through trial and error, without internet access, I learned how to make a Pandora battery. Their product at the PSP 1000. And I was one of the first people to buy the PSP.
Camo.
I still have a PSP. I imported a PSP 3000 from Japan. And I imported it from Japan. I play games just to have fun in them. There's no need for me to cheat just because I know how to cheat. Everyone always has a choice on what they do with the intelligence they have.
Now head off into the sunset.
I would have put Dragon Breath round like you, but I still need to go through and get this out.
Sending decoy.
And the shotgun.
Bonus points.
Without it.
Frag throw.
I learned how to repair electronics over the years, buying new systems and working on them. I can fix anything from an Atari to an Xbox.
Expo window is opening.
Like I said, everyone has a choice on what they do with their intelligence. I choose to use mine to help people. I'm the person that sits here and wastes these scam callers pretending to scam the virus off of stuff, so you don't have to get scammed by them.
Insta-kill.
And when they call my house, look at it in a trailer or something, I connect and run malware so that they never get to scam anyone with that computer again.
Tear them to pieces.
And I fix my friend's stuff for them for free all the time. But like I said earlier, it's better to keep a modern system
Whoa,
offline.
incident badass.
Expo window
Because of all
closed.
the restraints you have to put in the system on just to play the game online. For instance, if you want to know what it takes to run speed on the Xbox 360, I'll walk you through how many scumbags they are. Because they still do this to this day.
Max ammo.
Is this NAND flash. The NAND flash is protected by the CPU key that's unique to the system. Inside of that NAND is a KB bin file, type 1 or type 2, depending on the motherboard. The KB bin file dictates whether the connect to Xbox Live or not. That KB bin is into that Xbox motherboard. When you connect to that Xbox Live and automatically servers, it accounts for the alongside at it'll flag.
Like a bad mushmelly. Try and keep up with
They
these
connect
people.
still. That's how it It costs $100 a year. another $15 to buy a new KV bin file and flash it to the system.
Okay, for it.
So that's how much they're willing to go through just to cheat.
Rain Man.
And I would suggest not playing with any of them. Most
This
of the
shit
mods
better not cause cancer.
have features in them if they choose to enable them to where they can spoof your username as theirs and get you banned. But you must really think see the mod can use have an option to disable the lobby. So any kind.
Max armor.
The two ways that they can cheat in Xbox games outside of saving is they can use mod menus where they can load up the file like this before they load into the game. If they have Xbox Neighborhood installed, they can remote that access to Xbox while it's running. But like I said, I don't believe in any of that stuff. What's the point of playing a game you can't be killed in? It isn't like no one's not going to know you're cheating if you're running an aimbot that locks into the head every time you yell to trigger. Is it really worth spending $20 to do that?
Well, at least it's not cigarettes.
Whatever we want. Even though I have tried because I haven't gotten work. There is a way to reinstall Blade dashboards on the Xbox. But I couldn't get the files to work on my motherboard.
You can like
It's a common
keyboards,
occurrence.
or they chew my ass.
Some stuff doesn't work with motherboards, like the Rock Band games. They don't like to work. You need a certain file that you have to replace on Rock Band to get them to work on that motherboard. And nowadays, that stuff's almost impossible to find.
It's gonna rain. Yeah, I'm so fucking.
Pick up windows open.
And the other reason I'm not going to attempt to try that out is it involves running a plug-in through Dash Launch. It sits my ribbon cable that controls my touch sensor messed up. I had to remove it so I could use my Xbox. Because every minute or two, because the ribbon got corroded, it's common.
I give that another whirl.
It would just randomly turn itself over off. So I just removed it out out of the system. The only negative to doing that is you just have to turn the system on with the controller.
Now head off into the sunset.
But the other problem with doing that is on modern you have Sail that it boots into, which stands for Xenon Linux Loader. That'll load Linux home files. And that is installed and it's triggered by using the disk eject. And hitting disk eject is the only way to disable dash launch plugins. So, if I put a plugin on that doesn't want to work with other plugins, the 360 will red ring and will boot up until I remove it.
Stuck kid.
But the possibilities are endless to what you can do with the hardware. The PS3 has more support for it than the Xbox, because all they really made for the Xbox was piracy tools.
Exfil bird retask. Will advise.
If you get a hold of a dev kit PS3, you can go grab the Gears of War 3 beta, developer beta that has the source code to the PS3 build that they were working on, and you can run Gears of War on a PS3. But it'll only run on a dev kit PS3 because they have more RAM than what the retail unit has. As I said earlier, all PS3s can play PS2 games.
Manual under weapon.
Because the PS3 has an emulator that it uses for PS2 classics. Just like the PS4 also has the same emulator that you can run through. It's not 100% compatible. It's not 100% compatible. But it's good enough to play the PS2 games.
I don't want to do that. I'm not talking to that.
The backwards compatibility is what's desirable. If you can get 5 years to make it work in 2 years. Because the way the backwards compatible PS3 plays PS2 games is it uses the CPU and GPU from the PS2 in conjunction with the cell processor's SPE threads to upscale the PS2 games natively.
That puts my body count at about 10 graveyard
But there's
full.
a number of issues with only backwards compatible PS3. The token capacitors tend to go bad on them, which will result in a yellow light.
That's what I
They use 90 nanometer chips, which run really high. The PS3 isn't as prone to failure as the Xbox 360 because it has thermal shutdown protocols on it. If I'm boring you, it's because my game chat doesn't work thanks to everyone always reporting me. I like working and messing with technology. It's who I
Why do
am.
we do that?
I don't change who I am for anyone. The only difference between me and most people that work with technology is I still have the ability to play basketball. Since I didn't
Blow up in my hands, okay?
one of the hardest exercises you could possibly do to restore the mobility I lost in my knee. In my free time when I'm not playing the game, practice by boxing.
Max ammo.
I grew up playing basketball, and I played until I messed up my knee.
Look at all the perks. Look at all the perks.
My left leg from over the last 10 years got to the point from all the injuries I put it
Double point.
to the point
I didn't
where
come
I
here to
couldn't even
fuck
walk
around.
a quarter of a mile without it.
Couldn't tell you how that thing works, but it works.
So for the longest time, I stopped physical activity. And I got caught up in
The revolving door of death is open for business.
but I don't look at video games like that
Insta kill.
But my little brother passed away 2 years ago in a car wreck before Thanksgiving. It made me change how I view a lot of things. So I sat out last March after going through the grieving process because it took a toll on me, because when he passed away, it wasn't just that he passed away, it was that his psychopath wife that had left him tried everything in her power for 11 days to make my life a living hell and to keep us together. What was done within 11 days about the personification of evil. You're the last people I'm gonna tell you. It makes me so mad to this day. If it wasn't for the fact that she was a woman, I would have ripped her throat down. So let's give you a walkthrough of what that time was in my life. He passed away at 4:30 in the morning, and then he hit the and died on impact. And that Monday, we had to wait until Monday to go fill out the form to release his body to us. And it all started that day.
Double point.
At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she called my mom, messing around, telling her she wasn't getting to say goodbye to it, and she didn't have his wallet and cell phone within 2 hours. Her whole goal was to cremate him, knowing it was his wish to be buried. I don't oppose cremation if that's someone's wish. But that's what she started off with. She then proceeded to go on Facebook and tell everybody that we're the reason my brother died and that he committed suicide. She took his 2 dogs that we were gonna go get and put them down to keep us from having them.
I don't. I can't.
She made fake
I'm working on the same
GoFundMes.
thing.
Choppers available for exfil.
To try to raise money so she could buy
Yeah,
drugs.
I'm working on the same thing. With pistols.
She took everything that he owned in his house and wouldn't let us have any of it and sold every bit of it. She purposely had her mom watch the funeral director and told her that she was in a mental hospital just to delay the next of kin item. Keep in mind, all the while, we had the money from day one to bury him. From day one, we could have buried him and moved him to rest. And that she was going to make a raid of it. Wait till we go there for 2 hours. Waste our time.
I'm popping some tops today. Take my vortex for a spin. See where it takes you.
Because
I'm mowing them down as fast as they sprout out.
They're
Suspending exfil for now, Alpha. You're on your own.
But in the end, she didn't win. Evil didn't prevail. I did the opposite of what she was doing. I killed her with kindness.
That's the best
And
way.
our family's always been friends with the funeral director that his body was at. So he risked losing his own job to put his body in the back and display it and present him so that we could say our goodbye to him. So I did that. Even though legally we weren't allowed to use next to so even if she would have went through with her plan, I still would have got to say goodbye to my brother. But through that time, that's how much horrible I was being punished. For 11 days, I prayed for an answer. And on the 11th day of prayer, to being nice as I was possible, if I would have even believed that the least instinct I possibly could, she would have been there. But on the 11th day of prayer, she released his body to us, and I finally got to bury him. And I was raised by my grandfather to honor my word. So for 300 plus days up until about 2 weeks ago, when I got pneumonia, I exercised for 7 hours a day, doing the most grueling exercise routine you could possibly do to keep my promise. And apparently they got scared enough
Gets any less
where they
strange,
all
does
moved
it?
back to Mississippi when they started with, just for about the first 2 weeks of exercising. They'd sit there and stop in the middle of the road at the stop sign and watch me for 5 minutes exercising. But when I started rocking uphill with a 100-pound backpack, they got scared and moved away. So
Toss the frag.
being able to do 15 miles with a 100-pound backpack in my back without stopping. And inside my backpack, a 100-pound box that I broke up with a plate. I progressed enough to grasp some of my I do all of that. I take an acid and chop it. I do about 100 reps of the cinder block.
Gonna need all the body bags when this is over.
Max ammo.
I go down into the woods and I anchor my legs up under an oak tree that I kept cut down instead of chopping it up. I take two 25-pound weight plates and I put it over my chest so I do sit-ups. I bring my body up with them with my chest compressed against the weight plates. And then as I come down, I lift the weight plates over my head.
Let's see that on the video. That'd be pretty cool.
I get down in the dirt and army crawl through thorns and briars to strengthen my forearms.
This trial will evaluate grace under pressure. Take the zone and hold on to it, like your life depended on it.
Doesn't taste good, but it'll get the job done.
I make sure that all the distance I cover, at least half of it's going uphill. I've made my body as strong as you possibly can make it from natural means.
position by now.
And if the three of you down there get out or for the last you can see my step calculator. Because I walked 3,000 miles left.
Despite your obvious deficiencies, you succeeded against all odds. Organic life is amazing.
The front of my knuckles are all scarred up.
I would throw you a party.
The inside of my
I'm no longer allowed to do so.
chopping wood all the time.
For reasons.
I have scars running up and down my legs from going through briars all the time.
Tear them to pieces.
I've always wholeheartedly completed my goal until it's finished. I will risk dying to accomplish it. Just because I've had a goal doesn't mean I have to without exercise either. I just switched the routine to do something else.
All this and brains too.
And if you doubt that I can do all of that, you go to the bathroom. Well, it's real simple. I put most of the time I played in this game they had. Critical kills reward more XP than body shots, and I have about a 75% critical hit ratio with every gun.
Max ammo.
That isn't a shotgun or an explosive weapon. And I have over 400 hours of double XP tokens I didn't use in Cold War. So I don't mind sitting here and let the three of you get most of the kills. I could have sweated from the second I got in.
Insta-kill.
Instructions?
You know the dual-wield
It will be
Striders
unfortunate
do more
if you
damage
cannot.
than the GS-45. They have the highest headshot DPS in the game.
Get one at the station over there. Yeah.
mode. Likely spectacular hearing all achieved. Yay.
What'll help this belt from modify.
Look on the right side. Just as it is.
Extractions available in your AO.
Mission failure. This is a default message. Do
I
not
come
take it
up with my
personally.
own strategies to play the game.
Man.
I grinded all my camos with Frenzy Guard and Cryo Freeze. The same way I grinded all. And when using garbage guns like the GS on Camo, Cryo Freeze don't damage. When you put big data with the other option, haste is different on Cryo Freeze. It makes it activate every time you shoot the regular zombies. So when you stack Cryo kills a lot easier than just running napalm bursts. Just like it lightens the cross. To horde the zombies up. So all you're doing is wasting the time you're playing to horde them up to shoot the LR at them.
Sorry, Alpha. Exfil helos needed elsewhere.
If I go down,
Watch and learn, people. Watch and learn.
the other reason I can sit here and play this game. It all goes back to what I was saying about being efficient. It's the same way you would shoot a gun in real life. You wouldn't waste your bullets because of how expensive they are shooting at someone's foot. My personality's somewhere in the middle of being an athlete, a nerd, and a redneck all at the same time. On one hand, I like to go hunting. Other times, I like to play basketball. Because I choose not to limit my mind to what I can and can't do. It's something you should learn how to do. Everything that you do can be used in other things. Playing video games teaches you trial and error. Basketball teaches you robbery. stuff that is of value that you can sell to a corporation. I have all the stuff in my collection that I have
Nice points.
I have a graded 98 out of 100 first edition Charizard. That stuff by itself is cheaper. I never have to work if I sell any of it. I live in a small about 11,000. And I live outside in a mountain valley. I can live my life completely.
No coming back
If
from
I want to go
that.
outside, my neighbors don't care, and I have their permission to do so. If I want to go outside and exercise, I can do so without worrying about my bills being paid. Because I use my intelligence and every gift granted to me to its fullest.
I'd give that another whirl. Tagging loot.
My IQ's rated at about 131. I'm ambidextrous, so I have equal strength in either of my hands. And I have a photographic memory. I've never had to study for a single thing. They're just mad and disappointed that they have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go slave away from
If I
Walmart
go down, I'll take a shitload of them with me.
because they didn't try enough to try. All people spend their time making excuses while they couldn't do something. Their number one favorite thing to do right now is play the race card. That's why they weren't able to do something. People mad that America's gonna get better just because the Republicans took office. The same way the Democrats are sitting here actually committing suicide because they didn't win the election. Because people throw away their intelligence and their ability to reason. It all comes down to one simple concept that no one understands. The Republicans and Democrats are ideological. When one takes off, we're going to have politics of the other party come in place. So for everything that the other political party wants to do with it, I could use my intelligence to say I could write the most fascinating using the most advanced vocabulary words you never heard of. And I can give someone that speech and let them read it off of a teleprompter, and by the end of the speech, they'd vote for you. idiot can say anything to someone. That's what happens when you sit and get a one-sided opinion. You don't listen to both sides of what they're saying on the
Max armor.
Nothing's gonna change. Even the Republicans are gonna sit out here and give money to Ukraine and Israel, while the veterans sit on the side of the street homeless. So give yourself a pat on the back that you still allow veterans to be homeless when they go and fight wars for you. Neither political party cares about America. If you look at all the political administrations over the last 25 years from both parties, you would know that's true.
Marking target location.
Pickups inbound. Hang tight.
LZ is hot. LZ is hot. Clean house down there.
At the end of the day, we're still all the same.
Final approach next to location.
It's called being alive. What they're saying versus what they're actually doing.
They're losing
30
their
seconds
heads.
on the clock,
I'm making
Alpha.
damn sure.
Move it. Copy. That's what I want to hear.
If the three of you actually want to play a series of game of zombies and you want to get me to actually try, all you have to do is invite me.